Well, hey, modelers. We done, and I wanted to show a little more. We treated some turnouts with no-ox. And we, this is on my inner route. My 9088 is currently sitting on here right now. We, like I said, we, excuse me, we treated our turnouts. Each one of these turnouts we treated with no-ox. Right there, and right there. And we treated our diversion turnout. And I mentioned earlier, made maybe a little boo-boo. This is turnout number 5. I said it was turnout number maybe 3 or 4, but this is turnout number 5. That's to back onto the small parking track where my cabooses are. So I kind of made a little mistake there. And then we're going down to here. This is turnout number 2. And that's my other diversion turnout, which they work together. I flip the switch and this switch, and if we go back this way slightly, it works with this turnout right there. That one. And the only thing that can sometimes happen is if that turnout is to the main and this turnout is to the diversion, which is going onto the yard. Because I've got it with DCC, I'm gonna have to probably put some insulating things right here, because we sometimes can have a short. So I'd say that we need to get that insulated there, get this insulated here, power these tracks, power these turnouts separately. But otherwise, we hit it just right, we okay. So, we want to let you guys, I ran my little 2230, my Atlas 2230 UP, and now we're going to run 9088. When I was backing onto this this turnout here in my yard, and the camera phone got a little warm and shut down, so it ended. So I thought, well, we're going to pick up from that, and we're going to run 9088, and we'll let you guys see this. It's we'll call it a continuing of what I did on the first video of putting the no-ox on there. So we're gonna slide up the controller here, the Pro Cab, kind of hold her in place. Let her power up. And we'll turn on her lights. Tap the horn. Check the bell. Kind of wish the bell was on, and it might be an error bell, but when this was programmed, I don't know if the type of programming when the type of programming was done, it was done at Kato. I don't know if it's because that type of a programming, it basically causes it to cut off. I'm assuming that it's just in the settings of it, but I kind of wish like on some of those air bells that when you turn the air bell off, it kind of goes, ding ding ding, kind of, kind of a, but it just cuts straight off. Okay, I'm gonna pause this just a second, and we will take the air brakes off the engine to where we can back her up. Hold on just a second. I would have been able to manage it if I would have had my and I thought I had my settings set up where you hit options. I could have hit option 0 or option 10 to let off the air brakes, but I don't know. It's been a while since I ran the system, and so it may have gotten changed around. So, okay, we'll hit reverse. There she goes. And we will back her up. Try to keep her in the video. Sometimes I'm watching to see what she's doing, and we kind of take her eyes off or take the phone off. Now we're going to do this and switch. Let you guys see her go through the switch. She's running at speed step 9. As you can see down there, you can see the light down there. Let me turn this off. You can see the light down there, maybe on down on the end of the track. And we will start slowing her down a little bit. Okay, now we'll go in forward. And like I say, you might be able to see the light down there. Those lights are what Kato puts out, so you can see them on. But I've heard that sometimes they kind of rob power from the rails, so I may take them out. Okay, we're gonna run her forward. We'll run her about speed step 3. Just let her just kind of dance along the rail here. And you can also see my lights on Kinefic. Engine is going at a nice pace at 3 speed steps a minute, or 3 speed steps per hour. I mean, making sure we got a good hold of the camera here. Down to 3. I was 4 and then I put her down to 3. And now down to 2. Let her get past the turnout. And now we'll stop her right there since we're past the turnout. We'll flip the turnout open. There she goes. Okay. Now let's make sure that the other turnouts are to where they're open, and they are. Let's reverse her. Okay, She stopped because the video stopped, but now we're going on number 2. And we're running at speed step 4. And we'll drop her down to speed step 3. Speed step 2. And as I mentioned in my video that I had put the no-aux on, I mentioned in the video maybe a couple times that this yard is not powered. It doesn't have any power running in through it. This is just coming off of the main. If I was to switch the outside turnout, engine would shut down and it would be, that'd be it. I will probably power these turnouts here pretty soon. Just like I say, being out of the hospital, and stuff like that, that's kind of took a little out of me and stuff like that, so I'm not doing anything too much, and I'd like to do some other stuff and get some wood and stuff like that to make up for my putting my my circuit breakers in and that too, but it's taking little steps at a time here. We'll get past this turnout here, and we'll stop her there, and we'll flip. There we go. Now we'll back her up. We'll back her up. The Atlas, when I was backing the Atlas up and then coming forward, she kind of cut out a little bit. Let's see how the Kato does. And we're running at speed step 6. We'll start slowing her down because we're getting close to those other cars there. Okay, I'll go forward. And we'll run the bell as we're heading forward. Running at speed step 5. No hesitation. She didn't cut out. Now we'll idle her up to speed step 8. As soon as she gets past the turnout, we'll flip the turnout. Now we'll go and we'll do the diversion turnouts. I'm going to slow her down just a little bit. And take her real easy and smooth through the turnout here. I'm going to check the SB5 and see how warm the SB5 is. Slightly warm, but basically cool as a cucumber. She's not too bad at all. Engine is going at speed step 3. And I had my meter hooked up, and I unhooked it. Or I've got it hooked up, but I haven't got it on. We'll let the engine go back out onto the main, and we'll stop it just past the switch. Okay, now we'll switch number 2 here, which is this switch right there. We'll put it in reverse. We'll back her up. And these turnouts as well are not powered. Engine's going at speed step 2. Or speed step 5, I mean. We'll take her down to speed step 2. And there she is at speed step 2. Speed step 1. Now we'll stop her. And cut out the bell. Hopefully that wasn't annoying, but it might have been, so we're sorry if it was. Let's give her a toot and move her forward. Pull her out at speed step 2. And now at speed step 3. And like I mentioned, these turnouts, the one she's going through over right now, and the diversion turnout was treated with no aux. And we'll set her right on the turnout, right there. Engines are setting on the turnout. Now we're going to hit number 2. Now we'll put her in reverse. Now again, speed steps 2. And running at speed step 2. Now, since the diversion track is open, since I've got her open and she's going through the diversion, the power is flowing through there. But like I say, on these parking tracks here that you see, I'll get my stick here. My diversion tracks here, or I mean my other diversion, my other parking tracks, I want to say diversion, my other parking tracks here, 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 and here, they're not powered. But they get their power as soon as the switch is changed. And it flows into them. So you could say they're not powered on their own by their own wire, but they're powered as soon as the switch is flipped. And the engine is running at speed step number 2. Just a smooth, no cutout or anything like that. We'll stop her right there. And we'll flip the switch. Okay, we've got the diversion track switched back to the main. And now we're going to hit reverse to forward. Now we'll pull her forward. And she's running out at speed step 3. Give her a little horn. Make the horn sound. And let her roll up to the depot shack. And we will slow her down to 1, and then we'll stop her right there. And then we'll back her up just a scooch. Speed step 1. No problem whatsoever. We'll go just a little past the depot shack. The orange depot shack. And take her just up to the little office there. That's speed step 1, 2. Speed step 2. And now we'll stop her here at the office. Okay. Now we'll turn the lights off after we think the lights are on. Well, maybe I turned them off. Now let's see. Sometimes they do their own thing. Yeah, there they go. I don't know if you call that a possible bug. I don't think so, but I did maybe hit the wrong thing at when I was trying to demonstrate here. But anywho, got the lights for forward, and so we'll now turn them off again, and we will shut the engine down by pressing F8. Sometimes when you press things or whatever that you don't always get what you want. You think you got them on, they're off. You think they're off, they're on. You think you're in reverse and you're in forward. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun when things like that happen or whatever. Of course, you don't want to be going real fast and have that happen. And my controller down here is a radio controller. I did have the radio part that helped it be wireless, but it wasn't always acting like it was true, working true. It wasn't to me syncing very well, so I just went back with the cord. But down the road we might try that again. But it's working pretty good, as it is there. And I'll tell you what, that no-aux to me has impressed me. Just putting a little bit on these turnouts, it's to me showed me big things. Because there were times that even with my Kato engine, I would run it through one of the turnouts, and it would start cutting out or start acting up a little bit, and didn't want to. Sometimes it would just completely shut out on me, or shut off on me, or it would restart on me, and just having to do whatever. And that I would get it going, and then I would get it going, and then it would kind of do that again. And so I think this no-aux is doing what a lot of guys says it does. I haven't treated the tops of the rails yet with it. I don't know if I will or not. I'm still kind of wanting to run steam. And if you run steam, you definitely can't put no-aux on your rails if you're running steam because of the rubber tires. It'll turn your tires into jello. So by doing the turnouts, I don't believe that would hurt them. I don't think it would. Because it's on down in the switch itself. So I don't think it would hurt that. But it doesn't always hurt to ask questions either. But I put a little Inox MX3 on my main rails right here where my finger is. I put it some right here down to about right there where the engines are. And that seemed to improve that a little bit as well. Both products, Inox and the no-aux ID, I think they're both good. And I would highly encourage to use both of them if you're running just diesels. If you're running steam, then you might want to stay away from them. But, and that's what I mainly run right now is my diesels. And like I say, putting that no-aux just on those turnouts, I can see a pretty big difference. So I hope you guys watching this kind of helped, and help maybe make some decisions to, to put it on your guys' turnouts. Try it there first, and hope it helps. Hope it makes big improvements. And like I say, just give it a try. But it doesn't hurt to give it a try. And just go for it. And so, but with that, we thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. Give us a big thumbs up. Ring the bell. And we thank you for watching RDA N-Scale / Allen's Trains and Things. Y'all take care, and we'll see ya on the next one.